Now we're back. I'm just chilling in the car. Figure out where we're gonna head on out.
Rebeccaloran is now live, streaming Just Chatting. Irl Adventure.
Yeah, but that was quite a nice hike. Like seriously, like a little epic. Um, need to take care of some things really quick. Oh, Sorry, I just got an important thing I gotta take care of. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I always gotta be taking care of important things. Um, Connection is probably gonna go out a few more times. I think I'm gonna go to Roanoke Park. I'm just gonna put this like this to leave it out. Okay. Okay.
YouTube. Gammon fellow again.
Yeah, welcome back. It's gonna probably cut out a few more times, but we'll see. I'm gonna head on over to Roanoke Park. We might be able to go check out some stuff around there. We're gonna start out the library there. So, out on another adventure. Let's. I don't want to. The dog, crazy dog barking. Wild. Ruff, 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 ruff.
Streaming just chatting. IRL Adventure.
Here we go again. Another day, another dollar. Oh, yeah, we gotta fuel up. Burned a lot of calories. Nom, nom. The sun's starting to come out tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow. It's only tomorrow. It's only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow.
YouTube. Gammon, what a good song.
Kind of the story of my life, to be honest. Always waiting for tomorrow. When is it going to be my turn to be today? I'll get there. I'm like, these resources I have now, like, yeah, they're taking a while to start up, but like once they do, things should be started up like Like once they do get started up, it's like probably gonna get moving, you know. And then before I know it, I'm gonna be in my own apartment. And then I'll really feel alone. And then I'm gonna have another problem to solve. And, that's a good place to be though, because then it's like, the same pattern. I get to a better situation and then I'm better equipped to solve the problems. Like that's a pattern that's happening in my life. Like it may not be a guarantee that I solve it, but better equipped. Put those away so we stop snacking on them. We got enough for now. Yeah, we're all equipped and good to go for the day. Getting out of the house for the day is like a really good thing to do. Even if the connection is going in and out and it might not even be connected right now, and I might be talking to nobody except for myself. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm still talking to myself. That's something. It's like when I'm reinforcing concepts inside my own world. And most likely, I mean, I'm probably still connected. I don't know. I don't have an active enough chat for TTS to be constantly going off. And when it does, I'll probably be a really annoying problem to have. TTS always going off. But at least then I'll be able to know that you guys are watching. I mean, it's hard to moderate like while I'm driving. I mean, it's impossible to moderate. I can just always just mute the TTS like turn the volume down on the car. But then it's like damage is done. Well, if I start to hear something, I would just reach for it and be like, "What?" Well, I could always like find a place to pull over to go, ban somebody or something. Okay, we're on our way to Roanoke Park. Roanoke Park. Ronald. Ronald McDonald. Don't let small bugs become big problems. That's also a story of my life. I don't know. I think I'm doing a lot better than I realize. Like, hey, like, pretty much everybody's struggling right now. At least everybody I know. I got something going on. I got resources most people don't have. I'm going to take advantage of it. Like, even the fact that I have, like, my stream set up, even with only, I'm not like super crazy successful as a streamer. But, like, it's something that I have set up. I'm much more equipped than somebody who doesn't have it. We're going to go to the library and then go from there. See where we're going to go. Oh, you're going to have to reapply sunscreen. Probably going to have to wear my hat. I don't know. We'll see when we get there what we're going to do. Oh, no, it looks like we don't get a shady spot. And oh, I'm going the wrong way in the parking lot. Oh, no, super crazy matters. I was like looking for a parking spot in the shade, but the people already got it. No, no parking between. Parking next to the no parking sign. I think that was just that specific parking spot, but may as well park somewhere else. Um, okay. Okay. I'll chat. We're back. Um, yeah, just kind of spending the day outside, away from the house instead of usual. Usually, I'm kind of left to my own devices. I'm in home and I'm just kind of depressed. But I'm getting out of the house and I'm talking with you guys. Like having like our little adventure. You know, I don't know, like just making like an everyday thing into like an adventure. I think that's like, yeah, like you could roll your eyes at it and it feels kind of stupid, but like at the same time it's like, why not? Like why am I fighting so hard to be non-impressed or whatever? Like I should be excited about the everyday. Like every day alive is like an adventure. You're in your own brain, you've got this whole world out here, and I don't know, not you have to like learn how to you obviously have to like rest. You can't like be like super crazy adventure mode all the time. But I think like learning how to enjoy just being alive, that's like really I'm trying to do that. Like I'm at this point in my life where I'm just trying to enjoy life. Just like and you know, I don't need to have like all these like prerequisites to enjoying life. Like I can enjoy just being alive. Like the grand adventure of life. I need to reapply sunblock and drink some water. Plants need water, man. Plants need water, man. Plants need water. Okay, let's get some sunblock. I have to order some more sunblock. It's almost out. Well, not almost out, but like, yeah, this is some good sunblock. Sometimes I like don't even really know like what life is anymore. But then that's like a good thing because before I was just so hyper focused on everything that I was pursuing. And now, oh, oops, I need to, I can't hear chat. Let me just unplug it so I can, we don't need to be attached to the, keep the, don't need to be attached to the speaker system.
YouTube. Gammon sun cream.
Yamming. Oh. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Okay, whoop, there it is. Okay, yeah. Well, we got 3 of you watching right now. Hope you guys are having a great day. We're just kind of out and just kind of exploring, just existing in the world. Just kind of existing right now. But you got to protect the skin. You got to put on sunblock. The sun's starting to come out tomorrow. It's only tomorrow. If all, it's only a day away. I need to get involved with all the theater community, and I took an acting class last semester, and it was just a big introduction. It was really overwhelming. There's people who have been connected to the theater community for years. I feel a little bit overwhelmed. It's like, how am I supposed to like
YouTube. Gammon tomorrow.
um how am I supposed, I know it's like feels like really overwhelming, and I know I need to like stop comparing, but like I met people who had been connected to like the theater community for like years. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get started? Like if I'm already behind. Like what am I supposed to do? It just feels like there's so much gatekeeping. Because it's like, how am I supposed to get myself situated when people are already situated? But I guess it's like that saying, if you want a tree to grow and you didn't plant it, like the best time to plant the tree was 50 years ago, but the second best time is today. So, so it's a little overwhelming, like knowing that like I've pretty much had to start my life over these past couple of years. I've been so distant, and it was a lot of it was kind of on purpose. Like I needed to separate myself from my past identity, and then now I'm like a blank slate. But it's so overwhelming because it's like it's hard it's harder to get myself out there, but I'm going to keep trying, and I have been. Like I took an acting class, like that's so much better than not taking an acting class. I got connected with some people. They kind of ghosted me, but they're probably focused on their own lives. Probably has like little to do with me. People are generally more focused on their own lives than they are other people, but I also feel like, you know what? Like maybe it's also a little bit of like people just aren't really comfortable around me, especially since I was having autistic meltdowns. But it's like that's why I feel so frustrated by the situation, because it's like every single day this situation is wearing me down, and it makes me less likely to succeed in the social life. Because how am I supposed to meet people and make a meaningful connection if I'm just struggling and I just feel like this situation is weighing me down? How am I supposed to feel like I can even live I just don't know. I'm in a frustrating situation, but it'll only be frustrating until it's not. I'm pretty sure eventually, like I will find my right, situation. Like I'll find the right people. I'm pretty sure I'll find a better situation eventually, and everything will kind of like fall into place. And I'll have more support. I don't have any real like daily like personal connections. I mean, I could imagine it like, what if I made a new friend who actually spent time with me? Like, what if I met somebody who would like go through this difficult stuff with me? It's hard to imagine. I don't know how I would meet somebody like that. I'm just like kind of alone. It's really scary because there's this whole world out here and I have to face it alone. Like, yeah, I have support, but I don't really have any like real personal like day-to-day connections. I don't know anybody. I'm really alone, and it's overwhelming. I really don't feel okay. My first instinct is to just go back to home and go back to bed. And yeah, obviously, it's like we can only stay out here for so long before we have to like, hey, it's time to wrap up and go home. I think like right now we're just chilling, which is fine. We already hiked for about 2 hours. I might get the energy to go out for roaming around Rohnert Park to see where all the connections work. But I also think I'm kind of worn out and my toe hurt. I think I don't want to injure my toe. In fact, I'm going to take my shoes off. We're just kind of chilling right now. Yeah, let my toe kind of stretch out. And maybe I'm just too old. I don't think so. I think I think that's a myth. Like I honestly don't think that. I think it's an excuse. Like when people are like, "Oh, I'm past my prime." It's like That's like an excuse to not try as hard. And I don't have a choice because I need to work hard. I have things I want to accomplish. There's people to meet. There's meaningful experiences to have. And I know there's like this fear of missing out. Most people are not having this super dream life, you know. Most people are right there with me or worse. Probably a lot more people have it worse than me, honestly. Even people who look like they have it together. Like I got a lot of stuff going for me. Like on so many different levels too. Like I'm not just I got my head screwed on right. I got my priorities straight. I got resources. Like it feels like I don't have resources, but I know that's just temporary because it's like things take a while to get started with the North Bay Regional Center stuff. And it's hard to feel like it's moving forward, but it is. I got multiple people with their hands on the wheel. I'm not alone. And I know that. Like everywhere I go, all the people on my support team are actually here with me. So I need to always remember that, even, if I want to put it in streaming terms, I have people in chat like with me in real life. Like it just doesn't always seem like they're there, but they are. Like, my case managers. Like I just got an update from one of my case managers today, like earlier. So like I don't know, I don't really know what to do except for worry about all this stuff, but that's not going to help me. It's not going to make anything better. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know what else to think about. Nothing really interests me much anymore. Maybe that's depression talking. Like I'm definitely existing. Like I can see the horizon, like literally, like I'm looking at the sky. There are trees, the sun came out. But I don't really know what to talk about. Like I'm just like my brain is empty. Like I actually don't know if like I'm capable of being a content creator. Like I know that's like an imposter syndrome. I keep trying, I keep showing up and brainstorming ideas. Like what are some ideas like for content? Like I don't even know what I'm doing. I like I'm thinking right now with the intention of coming up with ideas and my brain is just blank. I don't even know how to put words together. But of course I am. Like I feel like my brain has just been kind of running on autopilot. Yeah, I don't know. If I keep, just banging my head against the wall, eventually I'm going to figure something out. Because I know if I just like sit back and just do nothing, I'm just going to be right where I started. It's hard for me to just sit back and do nothing. Like that's kind of what I've been doing lately, and I was like, I need to get back into streaming. And so I'm trying something new. I'm doing more IRL streaming now. I'm going to try that. Because it's like when I'm streaming, at least I know that I have something to like kind of keep me like in a routine. And by IRL streaming, I'm getting out of the house. Even if I'm only just like driving somewhere to park here at the library, like that's still getting out of the house. I'm still able to see the outdoors, like we went hiking earlier. Like that, I don't have to do everything all at once, and I don't have to do like constantly be doing something. My hair is like, I don't know how to solve my hair problem. Like, it's always like, maybe I just need, it's too short, but it's like, I need to like just wait for it to get a bit longer. Then I can do some more stuff with it. It's just, whenever I like tie it up in a ponytail, it's like it's not long enough to put into a ponytail. I can put it into a bun, but then it's like the hair kind of gets in my face, and like not in a good way. I don't think. Uh, I don't know. It is a difficult problem. Like trying to figure out how to look pretty. It's really like kind of a daily challenge. I really don't. I don't really feel equipped right now. Things will change somewhat when I get to when I get my own apartment. Like I think a lot of the issues I'm having are just I've been living so long in this same exact situation where I feel powerless and I feel like there's no way out. And until I'm actually out of this situation, it just doesn't feel like anything can move forward. I've hit a brick wall, and I don't know if I'm strong enough to do anything without getting some kind of progress. I mean, other people seem to be strong enough to do something with their lives with limited resources, but I don't think I'm capable of it. I think I just need to get into a new situation and then kind of reassess and calm down, heal from the trauma of advocacy fatigue. Because that's the main issue, is not necessarily like the living situation is kind of abysmal, but it's more than that. The biggest issue that is causing me the most distress is that no matter what I do, no matter who I talk to, no matter what I try, it feels like there's absolutely no way to get out of the situation through my sheer willpower. That nothing I do will make any difference. That I can't advocate for myself without hoping for someone else to fix the problem. That is terrifying me. And I have to rely on someone else to fix the problem instead of being able to solve it on my own. I'm a problem solver. I like to be proactive. I'm a really hard worker, but I'm not very effective. I don't know how to be effective. Every time I try to come up with ideas, I seem to hit the same wall. Like, am I just not capable of coming up with solutions? Because every time I think, it just, I don't know what I don't know. And it's like there's whole avenues of thought that I'm just not even examining. It's so exhausting. I know it's because I'm autistic. I watched a video this morning. It was called I think it was Creative Dad or Creative Art Dad or something like that. He has autism and ADHD, and he talks about like autism issues, and he's also kind of into like left leaning politics, and but I was more concerned with his autism related or neurodivergence related videos. And he was making some videos, and I was watching one of them, and it's like the way he explained being on the spectrum was like and this is a made up story, but imagine you were driving and you knew all and you know all the traffic laws. And I guess this is kind of an apt comparison because we've been driving. Um, Picture yourself driving and you know all the laws. You're up to date on all the traffic laws. You've read the internet, like you've done internet searches, like you've had, you've read the DMV book, like all of that. Like you know the traffic, like you know the laws. But there's this like stop sign you go to, and someone drives past it even though you had the right of way. And you know that you have the right of way. But then the cop stops both of you. Like, I mean, there's some kind of issue. And like the cop stops, cop's there. And the cop gives you a ticket, but lets the other person, doesn't do anything with the other person. And then you ask why. You're like, why did you give me a ticket and not that person? And the cop tells you, well, it's because this, like I was in the right of way. And then like the police officer's like, oh, well, this particular stop, everyone just kind of knows that, it's only sometimes there's certain situations where the other person has the right of way. And everyone just knows this. Why don't you know this? I'm not telling the story very well. He told it better. But basically, it's like you have a rule book that you're following, but everyone else has all this innate knowledge that they're not telling you. And every time there's an issue, they say, why don't you know this? Everyone else knows this. There must be something wrong with you because you don't know this and everybody else knows this. It's like, how are you supposed to know what you don't know if you don't know that you're supposed to know it? It's like you're trying to solve problems. You're trying to translate a book from a language you don't understand into another language you don't understand without a dictionary. Or the dictionary you have is apparently outdated, or people just choose not to use it, and that's supposedly supposed to be how everybody does it. It's like the whole world is running on a script, and you don't have the script. So that's a lot of the reason why I feel so powerless. Even though I keep trying, like, I'm like trying to imagine, like, being kind to myself. Like, it's like I imagine sometimes, like, there's like this imaginary person observing me. And like she's like looking at me and being like, Rebecca, like, I wish I could fix this for you. I wish I could tell you what to do, but I'm only able to observe. It's like I try to imagine there's someone observing my life and like unable to communicate with me. and like just banging their head against the wall, trying to like watching me go through the same problems over and over and over, even though I've been trying to find the right way to do things. I keep trying. I'm proactive. Radioactive, radioactive. No, I'm pretty proactive. Like, I keep trying, even though it feels like I'm failing. Feels like I'm an absolute, like, crazy person. But, what's crazier? Like that, giving up, being depressed and like being a doomer, being like, oh, I may as well not even try. Like, no, I keep trying. Like, I think people notice that at some point. Like, I think people start to notice when you just continually like show up and say, you know what? I don't know all the answers, but I'm going to show up anyway. And I'm going to keep trying. Like, regardless of whether or not it appears like I'm succeeding or not. Maybe I'm a complete failure. I don't know. Maybe I'm a loser. I don't know. But I don't have any choice except for to just keep trying. Yeah, I think I need to go find a place to chill. Let's just chill a little bit for a little bit. I want to go. I mean, now that we're just like I guess waiting for the sunscreen to kind of sit in. I want to go for a little hike. We're gonna really try to take it easy, but I want to go find a spot to go maybe just sit outside and just. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. I don't know who I'm kidding, but it's like it feels like my life is over, even though it's just getting started. There's something wrong with my brain, and I don't know how to get it to be better. I don't know how to solve this problem. I'm mentally unwell, chat. I don't know if it's ever gonna get better. Like, I don't know if it's gonna change. Like, my brain just doesn't work the right way. I'm delusional. I have no idea how to function in this world. But I just keep showing up anyway.
YouTube. Gammon, please don't cry. I understand how you feel.
Yeah, I wish I could be happier. Just holding on until things improve. I want to be able to like just spend time with people and accomplish things. I want to solve problems with people. I want to be, useful. Like, I would what I wouldn't give to like just sit on the couch and talk to people. I really miss that part of my life where I spent time with people. And, maybe I screwed myself up by smoking too much pot. But, like, that was the only way to spend time with people, was to, like, people needed an excuse to hang out. And, they'd be like, oh, I would know people who just smoke a lot of weed. Those are, like, the only people who would spend time with me. It's almost like my whole entire adult life, the only people who've spent time with me have been stoners. It's because but I don't want to be a stoner. Like, it messes my brain up. And I end up in the psych ward. But, like, how come I have to smoke weed just to hang out with people? It's like I can't have it one way or the other. Like, I just want to be able to spend time with people, but when people are sober, they don't want to be around me. That's really frustrating. And it makes me feel like a loser. That people have to be stoned or drunk to be able to be around me? Or maybe I just have the kind of personality that, like, people who are stoned or under the influence of some kind of drug seem to, like, get really good vibes around me. Because I don't know, it's like I've just had a lot of stoner conversations. I'm like really and like a professional, like maybe it's like I could be like the sober person that stoners hang out with. But then the problem is then they smoke weed all the time. And it's like, well, I want to do more with my life than just smoke, be around people who smoke weed. But wouldn't it be interesting if I was just like professionally just hung out with stoners? Like that's my job, is to just have because people want someone to talk to. And I'm like, well, I'll talk to you. But I don't know, I just got so tired of it. I feel like it's a chore to spend time with people. And it's like, what do I really want? It's like I don't want to be alone and I don't want to be around people. Maybe it's just because I don't really have any, like structure. And because it's like, well, like I'm in this living situation that nothing I do can get me out of it. So it's like it's so many multiple things layered on top of each other and I'm running on empty. And it's a surprise. It's kind of like a shock, like a miracle that I'm even like getting out of the house at all. Like if I truly look at everything that's been stacked up against me, like what the fuck? Like how am I able to even function? So I mean it's kind of a miracle I'm even doing anything to be proactive. Like honestly, I'm pretty sure like the people who are like helping me are pretty shocked that I'm doing anything at all. I think they're used to people who are just completely just, like not doing anything. Like people who don't leave their house, people who just like play video games all day, who don't do anything to improve their lives. Like everyone I'm working with is like, Rebecca, like you need to calm down. Like you are fucking amazing. Like why are you convinced that you're a failure? It's like I don't understand what reality is. It's like you're staring at $1 million. You look at $1 million in your bank account and you're like, I don't have any money. That's what it's like. It's like you have $1 million, but you're not even able to process it. Like you don't know what it's worth. That's what it's like. Like symbolically, I have $1 million in my bank account with like my inner strength, with the opportunities I have, with the resources I have, with the fact that I got all my surgeries. I basically have $1 million in my bank account and I'm staring right at it on my phone, looking at my bank account, my bank statement. It says $1 million. And I'm like, not even like comprehending what it means. That's what it's like. Maybe because I just have such a unique brain. Like, it might be a good thing, because then it's like, I don't see value in the things that people normally see value in. The things that I'm looking for can't be satisfied with certain things. Like, money can't solve this problem. I mean, it would make things a lot nicer. And I think it would open some doors for some of the things. See, here's the thing, is money can't solve the problem in and of itself, but having money would open doors for me. Like, imagine if I could travel more and I could even live stream more because I'd be able to afford like better hotspots and stuff like that. But even if you just take live streaming out of the equation, if I had more money, I'd be able to travel and go to chess tournaments. I'd be able to go to experience new hobbies, try new things, go to like concerts, like festivals, like events. I'd be able to take like classes, like not just at colleges, but like just take like dance lessons and I'd be able to hire photographers to get like professional photography work done. Like there's so much stuff that money would unlock. Money is only part of the equation though. I need to really stress that. Because if I had $1 million in my bank account, I still don't know how to manage it. I don't know how to do the social part of it. But here's the thing, is the more money you have, the more people are willing to put up with your deficits. So if I had more money, it would open up more doors because people would be more willing to put up with my problems, my social problems. And it would ironically kind of solve those problems because I would have more exposure and more practice in social situations. But because I don't have the resources to be put into social situations, because I'm so poor, and because I'm poor socially, like my social skills, my ability to exist out in the community are extremely underdeveloped to the point that if I try to go out and do stuff, I'm so overwhelmed that it just like everything gets sabotaged. And because I'm not I don't have really strong social standing in the community, and because I don't have money, which is also kind of synonymous with that. Because I'm not really well known, and because I'm not like, every time I've been out in public, I've basically been seen like a homeless person. Or I've been like I've been having like autistic meltdowns or stuff like that. So like every time I exist out in public, I sabotage myself. And people only see that. And so how am I supposed to solve the problem if I don't get the opportunities to get better? So it's like I need to fix the problem starting with money. Like once I can fix the money problem, the social problem will start to solve itself. And then I'll be able to get more money. Because then I'll be able to go out and do a lot of different stuff. Like it's not even about like whether or not I can, afford to go out and do stuff. I need social currency. That is so much more important than money. With social currency, you can do anything. But I don't have any social currency. I have like negative. I'm like in debt. I'm not in debt financially. I'm one of the lucky few who doesn't have like a crazy amount of debt. But it would actually be better if I was in debt. But if I had like the training and the community exposure that went along with like being in debt. Because if I had gone to college, and actually like pursued like, going to a university, I'd be like connected to a lot more people. And even though I would be financially in debt, I would have a lot more social currency. But I think it's worse I mean, maybe it's not worse because, I can probably fix the social currency problem. But it's like I'm in negative social currency. Or at least at zero. Because it's like, how are you supposed to get out there and achieve anything if you don't have people on your phone to call to say, hey, or text, like, hey, like, is there like a photo shoot happening? Everybody I tried to get connected with for modeling are like gatekeeping me. They don't know me very well. And I pretty much like it's like a non-starter. It's terrifying. How am I supposed to achieve anything in life if I don't have anybody to schedule things with? And I don't know how to make that happen. But the plus, I mean, the positive side of things is that I'm starting to at least connect with, like, social services. And that might be a place to start. Then I might be able to connect to the community that way. Just like get my foot in the door. They have like, I think they have like dance classes. Somebody was telling me that one of the services I'm in has like, once I get started working with my coaches, I can ask them about like ways to get involved in the community. Like, like somebody said something about dance classes. But I'm like, I don't know how to get started with that. How am I supposed to know to do something if I don't know how to do it? If I don't even know that it's an option? It's like if you had millions of dollars in your bank account, but you don't know what to do with it. Like, imagine if you had millions of dollars in your bank account. I can't even think about like most things that I'd be able to do. I'd be like, okay, I guess I would go for a drive somewhere. I'd probably go stay in a like in a hotel somewhere maybe. I wouldn't really know what to do. I would just do random things, most likely. Like if money was no object, I would just go out and do random things on a whim. Like I wouldn't even have a plan. Like once I knew what I wanted to do, I'd be able to do the little step-by-step plans. But like figuring out what to do, I'm like, what is it? Like I've never had the ability to like actually do something where it's like, what do I really want to do? I've never had that ability unless somebody else was in was in the driver's seat. I don't know how to be in the driver's seat when it comes to figuring out things that I want to do. I usually just do what other people are doing. Like I let somebody else drive and then I just go and do whatever they're doing. I've never really been in a situation where I'm the one choosing what to do. And when I am, it's like I don't have any creativity. I'm like, I don't know. What do you want to do? And then I'm like, let's just do what you want to do. And I don't know, maybe I can get through life that way. Just doing what other people want to do. Because then people really like that. Because then it's like, it makes it feel easier for me. Because then it's like, well, I'm making people happy because then they get to feel like they're in the driver's seat. They're very clearly like really eager to do certain things. And I'm like, well, I have no real preference. I would really like to learn how to have a preference. But I don't want to just go back to bed. Like, that's pretty much my answer is to just go back to bed. Like, just watch TV. Like, I don't want that to be my life. I want to go out and do things. But it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to think creatively. And maybe that's just my situation talking. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting tired. I think it's time to go home. I think it's time to go home. I'm gonna go lie down. I'm just getting tired. We went on a really long hike. It was like a 2 hour hike. And then we drove here and we talked for a while. And I'm just kind of getting to the point where I'm just feeling just a bit sad. I'm gonna end the stream instead of driving. Driving is really bad. It just keeps cutting out. It's not interesting to watch, and it's just annoying and it distracts me. So when I get a better situation, like if I could get like a really boosted like setup eventually, then we'd be able to go on like real IRL adventures. But we got to work our way up. I think for now, just going out to places that have stable connections is fine. And honestly, even just going out on hikes, even if the connection goes in and out, at least I'm getting a hike. And it's also getting me used to doing IRL streams. Anyway, bye bye. I'll be okay. Things are going to get better. Just trust me. I need to trust me. Because all my case managers are telling me that, okay, things are going to get started soon. Things are going to get started soon. Things are going to get started soon. Like they told me my my new workers are supposed to be starting this month. But it doesn't feel like it's ever going to happen. It feels like I'm just constantly in limbo.
You too. Gammon, good luck.
Yeah, thank you, Gammon. I appreciate you a lot. I don't feel so alone. Anyway.